going to visit the chateau across the drawbridge. We are entering the chateau. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. This here is where they used to fire the arrows from here, but it's been bricked up, this modern bit. But you can see how thick these walls are. We're inside the chateau, and then back in those days, in medieval times when this was built, they had catapults, throwing boulders at these walls. So the whole idea of these massive thick walls was to keep it intact. We're in the basement of this castle, of this chateau. Incredible. Look at it. It's pretty impressive. Look, you can hold a party in here. I suspect this was a cell, a dungeon, because there's the door, but I suspect this was a dungeon because you can see the chains. So they would have had several people in here. It wouldn't have been pleasant. So imagine that you're a prisoner in this particular room. It would not have been a very pleasant experience, I would say. It's very cool in here, but imagine just with the waste and all that. We are in the basement of the castle, and it's impressive. They put you can see the Roman blocks there. They embed the Roman blocks into the castle foundations. So it would have been a Roman wall. This was the Roman wall. And they incorporated it into this medieval castle. And it's quite a very impressive fortification, really. Just huge. Henry VII besieged this castle, and it was definitely used for a lot of sieges in the time. And the English seized this area. Wow! There's water in there. Adds a bit of colour. is a Roman well. And people are throwing coins into the Roman well there, so it's a lucky wish. You throw a coin in and make a wish. That was our tour of the castle here. We came, we saw, and we conquered. And now we're going to get something to eat. We've got 1 more hour before we got to meet the coach. But this castle has been involved in a number of sieges during the medieval times. The count who owned this castle was a very good friend of William the Conqueror, and he helped him in the battle Hastings. He's also, this was his spread basically. Very impressive spread, mind you. I would not want to have been a guest in his dungeon. You can go for a ride on the train from the port. We didn't go to the port earlier, but we went through it. But this is the train. Saves you walking up the hill, because it is a walk up the hill. So that concludes the tour of the old town Boulogne. And I just had a massive pizza. I am so full. I think I'm going to sleep on the bus on the way back to England. So this is the Boulogne, the old town, medieval part of the city. This was a staging post, basically for British and Empire forces of the First World War. It's a staging depot, basically. This is where, at one point, there would have been full of British, Australian, New Zealanders, or the Commonwealth, or the forces that were fighting here. And also, there, in the Second World War, well, naturally, the Germans occupied this area, so it had a very, very interesting history. The Romans were here, and William the Conqueror was here, so this is a very historic town. So if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up, and if you want more of these videos, subscribe, and I will see you back in England.